Rather ugly. This entire ball game has not been a game that either manager would be very proud of. The way their teams have played. The Twins have executed early, put some runs on the board, but the pitching.
There's Gary Mielke, born in St. James, moved to Mankato as a teenager, pitching against the Twins, and the first pitch to Wally Backman outside a ball. Twins with 5 runs in the first 3 innings against Mike Jeffcoat. Brad Arnsberg did a good job in relief, and now Gary Mielke comes in with a strike. It's 1-1. Mielke had been living in Mankato during the off-season, but this year he says he's going to stay down in Texas and enjoy the warmer weather. Backman fouls it away, 1-2. Backman doubled in Carmelo Castillo in the second inning. Twins got 3 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Since then, just a couple of hits. And they've not gotten a runner to third base. Ooh, curve just missing the outside corner. Petrali doing the catching for the Rangers. Rocky Rowe not giving Petrali and Mielke the strike call there. It's 2-2. He's a pretty good looking pitch, but it's a full count.
Yeah, he's not the guy that pitchers want to see behind the plate under normal circumstances, and especially on a day like today. Rocky with a real tight strike zone.
So now a full count to Backman. And a foul back. Count remains full. Mike Dyer pitching an inning and 2/3. Did not give up a hit, but gave up 4 runs thanks to his 6 walks. And I think it's safe to say that neither he nor Mike Cook endeared himself to Tom Kelly this afternoon. Again, 3-2 pitch to Wally Backman. And Backman draws a leadoff walk in the top of the 7th. And Bobby Valentine just walks down the dugout. Al Newman with Backman taking over at first base. Newman 1 for 3. Singled in the 4th inning, was out at second trying to stretch it into a double. Mielke sidearms a breaking ball in there, a strike. Mielke was an overhand thrower, but in college at Mankato State. Drop down sidearm. And a throw to first base. And Backman gets back. Steve Buechele has taken over for the Rangers at third base. Bobby Valentine clearing the bench, partially anyway. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Newman with a fly to left. Incaviglia surrounds it and grabs it, 1 out.
You know, Brad Arnsberg pitched a very effective 4 innings coming in for starter Mike Jeffcoat. And right now he would be the pitcher of record and the winning pitcher, and I guess that would be justification because he's the only pitcher that hasn't issued a base on balls.
So 1 out, 1 on, and Greg Gagne the hitter.
In his 4 innings, you know, he just the opposite of the Twins pitchers. Arnsberg kept falling behind, but he was able to make pitches and come back and keep from walking people. Both Dyer and Berenguer had hitters in 0-2 situations, right, and they were not able to make the pitches to finish them off.
Mielke throws to first, and Backman is chased back.
And this would be the inning if you're going to win this game. If you're the Twins, this would be the inning to get it done.
Gagne takes high a ball, 1-0.
You've got a hot hitter in Greg Gagne and Dan Gladden and Kirby behind them. And if Mielke gets through the 7th, you know you're going to be looking at Jeff Russell. I would say right now the premier closer in the American League.
Twins handled him pretty good in the second game at the Metrodome last week. But the other night, Russell picked up his 31st save. 1-0 pitch to Gagne. Fouled back, 1-1. Didn't you feel in that sixth inning that the wind really played tricks with Brian Harper on those foul pops?
I don't know even if it's as much the wind as it was Brian looking up into the bright sky and having a hard time picking up the ball, because most of the time catcher will toss the mask away and run right to the railing as quickly. You know, get to the railing first and then you can lean in to make the catch. But it appeared that Brian never really got a good view of the ball, picked it up quickly enough.
Gagne taps it back to the mound. Milky goes to second. They get one. They'll have no chance at first. So the Rangers get the lead man. Gagne reaches on a fielder's choice. He's 0 for 4. And that will bring up Dan Gladden.
Good sinking action there. That looked like either a slider or an off-speed pitch of some kind. Down in the strike zone.
Rocky Road takes a look at the baseball and says something to Gino Petralli. Gladden has hit the ball right on the nose 3 times this afternoon. A double to left in the first, a double to left center in the third, and then a scorcher right back to the mound that Arnsberg got part of the glove on. Might not even have been the inside of the glove. Arnsberg knocked it down and was able to throw Gladden out at first base. Sidearm hook misses, ball 1. Shane Rawley warming up in the Twins bullpen. Trying to get his throwing in at any opportunity, but in a game like this, Twins may send Rawley into the ball game if he can throw strikes. Hit fairly well again, but this time on a couple of hops over to Franco. He flips to Kunkel, and the Twins are done here in the 7th inning. Can't do anything with a leadoff walk. And after 6.5, Texas leads by 2. Fred Manrique has come on to play second base for the Texas Rangers. Julio Franco, I think, turned an ankle as he rounded first base back in the 3rd inning. So he's not feeling 100%. Manrique coming in to replace him at second base, and Kirby Puckett in the designated hitter spot this afternoon. 1 for 3, a single his last time up. Puckett drops it behind second base, and it's in for a base hit. Puckett's second hit of the afternoon, and he's going to wear those pants up pretty high probably tomorrow night as well.
Hey, he saw Gino Petralli do that. He said, I'll answer that with a little pitch and wedge of my own. Just loops it out into short center field, and I would expect that will get Jeff Russell up a little earlier than Bobby Valentine intended. Kirby just covering the plate and making contact.
You know, if the Rangers win this game, it will be not only a victory for Texas, as Harper stands in. Down and away, it'll be a victory for modern medicine. Got Arnsberg, who would pick up the win, and he had the ligament transfer surgery, and Milky had arthroscopic surgery on his shoulder last year. So 2 guys trying to come back from some pretty serious arm troubles, factoring in the Texas win if in fact they hang on and win the ball game. Now Milky likely won't finish the ball game, but he's making a comeback of his own.
Kenny Rogers is up, not Jeff Russell. Bobby Valentine, knowing the Twins have Kent Herbeck on the bench from the left side, probably try to get a couple of outs out of Rogers. He's done a good job setting up Russell during the year.
Harper sends a little fly ball short right field. Manrique going back, and right in the webbing of the glove, he snares it. Now Manrique just got it a little white showing. He gets the out.
Players call this a snow cone. A little snow cone catch right there. Manrique battling the wind a little bit, not playing every day, getting accustomed to the conditions, and just recovers to make that catch.
So Puckett still at first, 1 out, and now Gene Larkin singled, hitting right-handed, and 0 for 2 left-handed. Chopper to Manrique. There's one, and there's two. So Mielke does his job, pitching 2 innings of relief, keeping the Twins at 5. And after 7.5, the Rangers still lead by 2.